You know, every Thanksgiving, I always make a no-bake cheesecake because it's so simple to do. But I do realize that most people want a baked cheesecake. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a New York style baked cheesecake. This recipe is from my new ebook, The Entire Confection. You're watching The Bear Pantry Show. Welcome to the Bear Pantry Show. If you want to learn how to cook in simple steps and have your dishes come out great the first time, then you're in the right place. Learn to make restaurant-style meals, comfort foods, and authentic Belizean dishes from basic ingredients. I was checking out my 3 physical books to see if I had the no-bake cheesecake in any of them, and I don't. I have a chocolate cheesecake in this one, but I don't have the simple no-bake cheesecake, so I'm going to go ahead and put that up in the cards for you guys right here, right? So let's get into how we make this baked cheesecake.
This holiday season is going to be hectic. It's going to be emotional, but it's going to be special. Because if you follow the rules and protocol, you might actually get to spend time with your family and friends. If that's what you want to do. Now what you're not going to do is show up empty-handed. No more store-bought pumpkin pies or apple pies. With this easy-to-follow ebook of 25 delicious desserts, you'll be the favorite guest at any table. Choose from pies, cakes, puddings, or candies, and watch them eat the entire confection.
So what I did was use a cup and a half of this, the graham cracker crumbs, and I put about 8 tablespoons of butter and a quarter cup of sugar, and now I'm kind of mashing it in here. I put this parchment paper in between the thingy. Some people line in here with the parchment paper too, but I wasn't having success with that, so now I'm just kind of like pushing up this against here. We're going to bake it at 350 for like 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, and then we're going to work on the middle. So it's been going for about 8 minutes. Take a look, see? It's looking nice and brown. We don't want to overdo it. It's either 8 to 10 minutes. I think that's done. Let me go ahead and get it out. We don't want it to be overdone. We don't want it to be overdone. Okay? Meanwhile, let's work on the middle. So we're going to need 4.5 containers, 8-ounce containers of cream cheese. Doesn't have to be any specific brand. We're going to need 5 eggs, room temperature. 1 3/4 cup of granulated white sugar, and then 3/4 cup of sour cream, some vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of salt, right? So let me get the hand mixer. All 4.5 packages, all right? Just so I could blend a little bit better. Blend a little bit easier. The first thing we're going to do is cream the cream cheese, and it's quite a bit, so if you're using a hand mixer like I am, be careful not to have it, you know, kind of fly all over the place. You can fold a dish towel and put it underneath the bowl so it's not walking all over the counter like mine is right here, or like mine's trying to do. Now let me go ahead and add the sugar a little bit at a time and work it in until it's well incorporated. I would say put it in increments of 3. Mix it in well. And now for the sour cream and the vanilla extract, of course. And I didn't even measure it, I just kind of dumped it in. And then I have my little bit of salt right here. And before I put the eggs, I did put a little bit of flour, but I missed that in the recording, okay? So add the eggs one at a time until it's smooth. Keep scraping down the bowl. Alright, this looks good. Remove the feet and then dump, what's this called, a batter or a custard? I'm going to say custard. Dump the custard into the pan with the crust that we baked earlier. And then it says you have to put it in that bath. So I've got some aluminum foil here, and I'm just going to go ahead and fold it around my pan so that water doesn't get in. And then put it in this bigger pan that can go in the oven, an oven safe pan. And then I have boiling hot water from the kettle that I'm going to pour in here very carefully. Then we're going to stick this baby in the oven at first at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. The oven was preheated, okay? We're gonna let it bake for 20 minutes, then reduce the temperature to 300 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for another 40 minutes. So it's a total of an hour for the baking. But when it's done, you turn the oven off, leave the door closed, okay? Other recipes will tell you to crack the door open slightly, leave the door closed on this one for another hour. Then remove from the oven, allow it to cool down to room temperature, cover it up with foil or shrink wrap or some type of towel and put it in the fridge overnight or at least for 3 hours, but overnight works best. It's early in the morning the next day and I took this out about, I'd say 40 minutes ago. I don't know why it got that little bubble that now flattened and then some water kind of drained back in there. And I noticed that even though I put the aluminum foil, some water kind of got in there. So I hope the bottom's not soggy. And I'm slightly afraid. Maybe I should have got a knife in there. Hold on. Because we didn't grease the pan. The recipe didn't say to grease the pan. Another recipe did say to put parchment to line the sides. So maybe I should have done that. Man, I wish I had a flatter knife. This knife just feels big. So I'm going on my bike ride right now, but I had to just like do this. Can't wait. Did you get it all there? Okay, here we go. I see people like push the cake through, but I just pull it. Is it messed up?
A piece broke off.
Little pieces broken off. See, I have trouble with these type of doughs. But anyways, look at the rest of it here. See, I put this paper because then it would allow me to like lift it, peel the paper off, and then set this on a platter. We're gonna do that in a second, but for right now, I just want you guys to see. That doesn't look bad, huh, Joe?
Okay.
So I could take a picture for this side, but this side broke off. Oh.
Put some glue on it.
Oh my God, no. So okay, what I'm gonna do, I want to take a picture first, like this, the cake whole, and then I'm gonna come back in and cut it. Give me a second, all right? Because we're not gonna be eating this.
Looking good.
Thank you, baby. You gotta put it on the edge for the picture. Okay, I need some kind of fruit to put up there. And just like that, Joe the cameraman left right in the middle of my thing. He helped me do the photo shoot outside and he just gone. So, you know I can't eat this stuff because lactose, all of that, but I have to taste it for you guys. I think I'm going to give away much of this and then freeze a little piece for Thanksgiving and see how it fares off for that, what, whole 3 weeks? And the plate look nice, huh? Oh, why am I blowing it? It's cold. Hush up, Windsor. Okay. I still don't think it beats the no bake one that I have in my other books, right? But it's pretty darn good. I don't know if you guys want to make this for Thanksgiving because it used a lot of ingredients. But you walk in somewhere with this, they gonna remember you for this, all right? And that's what you want. You know, when you go to a potluck, you don't want to take canned beans. A lot of people take canned beans and they jazz it up with something and then people remember them. Oh, that's the one that brought that great canned beans that she jazzed up. Well, you're going to be remembered for the one that brought that beautiful cheesecake. Decorated with fruits. All I had was this to kind of put on there. Strawberries, blueberries, whatever you want to put, the canned stuff, you know, the pie filling stuff. Awesome on this. And yeah, do this, all right? Thanks for watching, guys. And remember, the ebook will be ready shortly. This is 25 recipes for $5. All right, for Thanksgiving. This is one of them. Bye guys. Remember guys, we are not buying this book. Why? Because my distributor is ripping me off and not paying me any of my royalties. So for this reason, I redid the book that's being sold on Amazon and I made this book. I removed a bunch of the recipes from the first book because I did not deem them to be authentically Belizean enough. And I put a bunch of brand new recipes in here. So you're gonna get more for your money, okay? So when you buy this book, you're gonna find that the recipes are very easy to understand and the dishes are gonna come out perfect the very first time. So this book was made in 2018. In the middle of the pandemic in 2020, I made this book, The Pantry Laid Bare, and this is restaurant quality, no, not restaurant quality, better than restaurant quality meals at home. Now in 2021, I have my brand new book. This one's called No More Leftovers. Why? Because I reduced some of the recipes from this book, some of the recipes from this book, and I put a bunch of brand new recipes in there, but they're all small batches, all right? Now to purchase, all you have to do is visit my website, www.bearpantryshow.com. You can shop safely and securely at www.bearpantryshow.com. I got this bouquet of flowers when I went to a function the other night. It was a table topper that I did not steal, okay? It was given to me. I think it's so beautiful that I twisted the chair like this so that you guys can see it in the background.